Hello, good evening everyone and welcome to our talk show Aapki baat Sabke saath, brought to you by Passion Family, which is a group of entrepreneurs which believes in growing together. आज आपकी बात सबके साथ में हमारे साथ है दीपेश जैन, ओनर ऑफ अरिहंत एंटरप्राइजेस, who deals in corporate gifting. Welcome to the show, Dipesh ji.
Thank you, Shraddha.
Viewers, Dipesh ji is highly qualified person. He is MBA in marketing with diploma in event management and digital marketing. Before starting his business, he has worked with companies like Sony Pictures, Graffiti Multimedia, and Reliance Web Stores. He has 15 years long experience with these companies, and during his services, he handled their marketing, sales, brand awareness, मूवी प्रमोशंस एंड कैंपेन्स. सो दीपेश जी, इतनी अच्छी क्वालिफिकेशन और इतनी अच्छी जॉब्स होने के बावजूद ऐसी कौन सी बात थी कि आपने अपना बिजनेस करने की बात सोची? प्लीज टेल अस अबाउट दिस.
Surely, Shraddha ji. First of all, thank you for such a wonderful introduction.
Thank you.
Yes, starting a business is always something that I love. And what happens is when you're doing your business, there's always a chance of doing something that you really want to. Plus, there's one saying that I have learned. You know, in business, there's always a chance that there is a chance for you getting a lucky draw. A lucky draw for you to create something that you want. You can actually achieve your passion. You can do what you're really interested in doing.
Right.
Corporate teaches you processes. They teaches you what to do. But business is like a crash course. In a very short period of time, you get to learn so much. You get to handle so many things. When you do your business, it's not just marketing that you do. You have to manage your finances, you have to manage your costing, you have to manage your other expenses, your human resource. It's all in one. And that benefit is something that you can really, really achieve. That's entrepreneurship for me.
Yes, very well said. Like our business makes us all-rounder. You know, it's not that while you're working in a company, you have to look at only one aspect. But here, when you are doing business, you have to do everything. Like you can never say कि नहीं भाई ये मेरा काम नहीं है. You know, very well said, Dipesh ji. और then इतने पिछले 5 सालों से कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग के बिजनेस में आप हैं, तो एक तरह से कहीं तो ये आप कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग कर रहे हैं, तो तोहफों के जरिए से आप दिलों को मिलाने का काम करते हैं, मुझे ऐसा लगता है. और जानते हैं कि चलिए जानते हैं हम लोग दीपेश जी से उनकी कंपनी के बारे में. सो दीपेश जी, प्लीज आप अपनी कंपनी के बारे में और अपनी सर्विसेज के बारे में थोड़ा सा डिटेल से बताइए हमें. हेलो.
Arihant Enterprises is a conceptual powerhouse of a thematic solutions. When I'm saying thematic solutions, it's very important to understand whom are you gifting and why are you gifting. That is where the entire gifting solutions comes in picture. Gifting is not just about giving a random product. It is a gratification. It is something that you want to employ, getting into engagement, your dealers, your network. Gratification is very important. Plus, a lot of brand promotions and sale promotions are driven through these powerhouses. At Arihant Enterprises, we've understood this, and hence we've built up an entire range of products. More than 50 plus brands that we've actually directly connected to, which can be used as a hamper solutions for them, be it in electronics, home appliances, movies and accessories, grooming kits, stationery products. It's a wide offering. Not just that, we've also focused on eco-friendly products, recycled products, which makes us a one single source for your promotion campaigns. That's what we're focusing on.
That's really great. बिल्कुल सही कहा कि आप मतलब इतनी सारी चीजें अपनी कंपनी में कर रहे हैं. इट्स रियली ग्रेट. और जैसा कि है कि गिफ्ट देने का रिवाज तो हमारे कल्चर में ही है, या यूं कहिए कि किसी को गिफ्ट देकर हम उसे एहसास दिला देते हैं कि वो हमारे बहुत करीब है. लेकिन पिछले 2 सालों से बिकॉज ऑफ पैंडेमिक सभी के लिए बिजनेस में कुछ ना कुछ उतार चढ़ाव सभी ने देखे अपने अपने बिजनेसेस में. तो ये तो अंडरस्टूड है कि आपके बिजनेस में भी थोड़ा बहुत तो असर पड़ा होगा. तो आई जस्ट वांटेड टू नो कि व्हाट वाज योर एक्सपीरियंस एंड व्हाट वाज द इफेक्ट ऑफ पैंडेमिक ऑन योर बिजनेस.
See, it was difficult for everybody, corporate clients, individuals, small businesses, everyone was affected with this pandemic. Gifting is
Yes,
actually the first source which is stopped. The first thing to get affected whenever there is a crisis, the first thing that you do is solve the crisis and doesn't think of gifting.
right.
आप अगर खुद परेशान है तो आप दूसरे को गिफ्ट देना नहीं सोचो.
Yes, yes,
But
definitely.
what also happens is, आप ये भी समझ सकते हैं कि the moment everything settles, you actually gratify the person who's helped you. That is where again the gifting comes in. You actually
Yes,
care for your team, be it your resources, be it your dealer network. आपके एम्प्लॉइज ने आपका साथ दिया है, आप उन्हें भी ग्रेटिफाई करते हैं. आपके डीलर नेटवर्क ने आपका साथ दिया, मैन्युफैक्चरर है, आप एक बिजनेस ब्रांड ओन करते हैं, आपका जो टीम है आप उन्हें भी ग्रेटिफाई करते हैं. दैट्स वेयर गिफ्टिंग अगेन कम्स इन पिक्चर. इट इज मोर ऑफ अ ब्रांड बिल्डिंग. Even in crisis, you may not immediately think that I don't want a gift, but the moment things settle down, the first thing that you say is, let me send a reminder that
बिल्कुल.
we
Yes,
still care.
yes, yes. जैसे कहते हैं ना कि आउट ऑफ साइट आउट ऑफ माइंड हो जाता है. तो अभी 2 साल अगर लोग मिले नहीं आपस में, एक दूसरे से मिलना जुलना बहुत कम हुआ, तो इस समय में डेफिनेटली गिफ्ट देके हम एक किसी को याद दिला सकते हैं कि भाई वी आर स्टिल देयर, राइट. तो बहुत सही है. लेकिन एक चीज और देखिए कि अभी ड्यूरिंग लॉकडाउन many of the corporate, since you are connected to corporate gifting, so many of the corporate has given the facility of working from home to their staff, you know.
Right.
So जब स्टाफ घर से काम कर रहा है, बिजनेस हो नहीं रहा है, ऑलमोस्ट बिजनेस सभी के बंद थे, तो वर्क फ्रॉम होम कल्चर में हाउ डिड यू हेल्प योर क्लाइंट्स टू like show their gratitude towards their staff or their clients?
Okay.
How did
Before
you
that,
help them?
okay, let me also highlight one thing to you.
Yeah.
Okay, जैसे गिफ्टिंग में there is a beautiful saying, हम किसी के घर भी खाली हाथ नहीं जाते. हम
Yes.
कहीं कुछ ना कुछ छोटा या बड़ा कुछ ना कुछ लेके जरूर जाते हैं. This is purely as a gesture that you want to say that hey we care. This is something to see the happiness. So is
Right.
your employees. अगर आपके एम्प्लॉइज वर्क फ्रॉम होम है, इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि हम उन्हें भूल गए, बिकॉज जब वो ऑफिस रहते हैं तो टच एंड फील रहता है, एक लुक रहता है, एक एम्बियंस रहता है. जब
Yes.
एम्बियंस से आप आपके घर में काम करते हो, यू एक्चुअली मिस दिस आउट. सो एम्प्लॉइज भी ये मिस करते हैं. अपनी काफी मैंने एम्प्लॉइज से बात भी किया, वो बोलते हैं यार हमें तो वापस ऑफिस जाना है. दे आर सो डेस्परेट टू गो बैक टू ऑफिसेस
Right.
इज बिकॉज द एनवायरनमेंट दैट दे हैव. एंड एम्प्लॉइज,
बिल्कुल.
employers are also feeling the same. They also feel connected to their employees, and hence work from home में भी काफी corporates ने अपने employees को gratification gifts saying that we remember you, we care for you. कोविड आइटम्स के काफी गिफ्ट सेट्स भी उन्हें कुरियर किए हैं कि भाई वी केयर, आई वांट टू गिव दिस टू यू सो दैट यू एंड योर फैमिली आर इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर मी, एंड हेंस बी प्रिकॉशियस. लॉट ऑफ कॉर्पोरेट्स हैव एक्चुअली गिवन vaccination drives
Oh, wow.
for their employees, and we've given
Yes, yes.
support in terms of either a takeaway or something to, you know, a testing kit or just a sanitizer kit at home. That okay, also
Yes.
important, we want to give this to you. We've done a lot of immunity kits, immunity
Yes.
sets, from tea sets, from you know, simple घर के जो नुस्खे होते थे, गुड़ खाने के जो प्रोडक्ट्स होते थे, सूट के जो प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं जो हम कहते हैं जिंजर देना चाहिए, उनके भी काफी प्रोडक्ट्स ऐसे गिव अवेज गए हैं, सेइंग दैट प्लीज टेक केयर ऑफ योर हेल्थ, यू आर इम्पोर्टेंट टू अस.
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. क्योंकि लॉकडाउन में सबसे ज्यादा जरूरत तो इन्हीं सब चीजों की हो रही थी. तो इफ यू कुड सेंड दीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स टू योर क्लाइंट्स, टारगेट क्लाइंट्स, और यू कैन से स्टाफ, सो इट्स अ ग्रेट जॉब.
What we also understood is, you know, when people started working from home, corporates had this problem that how do we send it to them. एक ऑफिस में एक प्लेस पे 400 लोगों को गिफ्ट करना है, बट अगर 400 लोग 400 अलग अलग लोकेशंस में बैठे हैं, how do you manage that? We've understood this very clearly early on, and hence we built an entire ecosystem to ensure that these gifts are delivered to their residential places.
Oh, wow.
So that employees saying that, okay, we've given this task to Orient Enterprises. They have not only sourced the product in mid of the lockdown or in mid of restrictions environment, we've sourced the product, we've actually packed them individually, and we've couriered them individually and given a report to the back to the brand saying that, sir, these are what we've delivered, these are already delivered, these are in transit. So they were very happy saying that, okay, you've taken away all our hassles, all our concerns, because maybe a RM or a senior manager who's of a Hyderabad location, but his hometown is Bhopal.
Mhm.
How do I ensure that the person who's an RM level is getting a gift at Bhopal? We've actually structured this entire thing for it.
Yes, but it must be very difficult also, but you could do it. That's a really a great job. And I
Yes.
really appreciate this. And one more thing, what is your, I just want to know, what is your target market for this? You know, what kind
Okay.
of companies you are looking for your business?
What kind of companies? I'll tell you, see, pharma companies, corporate clients, startups, everybody does gifting. There are event management companies who are doing this gifting, they're sourcing from us for their event giveaways, for their freebies, even digital events. We've
Mhm.
given freebies. We've actually given them vouchers that saying that
Okay.
there is an event in the evening where you can
Mhm.
enjoy. Here are vouchers for you. You can actually order your food online. So don't prepare dinner. Just be with your family and enjoy the event. And the vouchers were given to these for them to order and have the dinner at the place. So it's a 360-degree approach we're talking about.
So you mean you have created those vouchers and given it to your clients, like to the people to whom they wanted to send? Is it?
Yes, we've given them vouchers, we've given them giveaways, which was ensured that, okay, if it's within the local area, we've actually also given them food hampers. We've given them food kits were sent to their places saying that, okay, there is an event in the evening, here's a food package for you. Sit down, enjoy the event, have your food. Because it's not that only the person who's my employee is important to me, their family is equally important to me. It cannot happen that the husband is enjoying an event and wife is cooking. Either way,
Right.
a wife is part of the employee and she has to attend the meeting, the event, and who's going to take care of the dinner for the family. So we've actually created such concept that it's a family giveaway, because when you're working from home, you are actually not just into an office area where you can say, yeah,
Mhm.
office hai kaam. It's a family area.
Yes. So yeah, so you have created the kind of gifts so that people are happy. ये you know gift देने का तो मतलब ही यही है कि सामने वाला खुश हो, happy हो.
True.
So obviously एक बंदा खुश होगा तो पूरी family खुश होनी चाहिए. That is more it gives more impact. You know, that's really a great job. तो दीपेश जी, टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट योर आपका जो पैशन है ये बिजनेस के लिए, और आपने जैसे 5 years से यू हैव टोल्ड दैट यू आर वर्किंग लाइक यू आर इन दिस बिजनेस सिंस लास्ट 5 years. सो
True.
आप अपनी पूरी एक जर्नी के बारे में हमें बताइए कि यू हैव स्टडीड सो वेल, यू हैव गॉट so many degrees, you have got so much this experience, and then you have started your business. So what kind of feeling you got, what experiences you got? Because क्या होता है कि जब भी हम जॉब कर रहे होते हैं तो हमारा एक्सपीरियंस अलग होता है, उसके बाद जब हम बिजनेस करते हैं तो डेफिनेटली बहुत सी चीजें ऐसी होती होंगी कि अनएक्सपेक्टेडली हमारे लाइफ में आ गई, कि हमारे सामने आ गई, अरे आप क्या, यू नो, सो हाउ you have handled and what is your experience towards this?
Okay, let me first of all, let's talk about passion. We are part of the group Passion, where we actually come together because we're very passionate about our businesses. Each one of us, like you are into your business, you are into the Tez ERP, which is also a e-business suite where you're giving away a lot of support to the accounting ERP, to the companies who are actually looking for software solutions. Similarly, with your passion, you've come across in this platform. That's why we got connected. My passion was to see that I'm creating something which is very unique, or it's a clubbing of two different concepts brought in together. That's how the entire fun is. When you're learning from one industry and you're applying that to another industry, that is where you get to see that, wow, there's so much fun, there's so much enjoyment you have. And that is the fun that I have when it comes to passion, is to create something. So every now and then, when we're working with a lot of our corporates, we actually create something which are very unique, which are very thematic, and not just regular gifting, not just a regular product which is just packaged together. Sometimes, because the brands are also very supportive, see, it's very important that your clients are also innovating with you. Some of the clients will come back to saying कि यार कुछ नया दिखाओ, but they are not ready to experiment. However, some clients are so innovative and they're working so closely with you.
Definitely.
In your software also, you'll see they come up with ideas. They take you as a part. I know
Right.
my brand has actually told me, you're not a vendor for us, you're a partner.
Yes,
because your
definitely.
ideation can help us do something which we have not done. Okay,
Right.
similarly, throughout my career, I've tried to create something which is value addition, not just for myself or for the brand, but it's actually that's been remembered. Okay, that was a gift that we've got, and that was wonderful. I still get some examples of old of my clients who saying, "यार वो वाला gift दिया था ना वैसा कुछ." Think and come and suggest some ideas to us.
Yeah, so you must be feeling very happy कि अरे वाह मतलब client को इतना appreciate कर रहा है, he wants the same thing again.
Right. It
Yeah.
actually all started because of my first job. Okay. My first job was at Graffiti Multimedia, which is an animation powerhouse. Again, it was chairmaned by the father of Indian animation, Mr. Ram Mohan. When I was working with him, I've understood is two key things. When you're innovating, it's very important that you understand why are you doing this. Okay, who's your target audience? Because the moment you get to know your target audience, it becomes very easy for you to think what kind of product they would want, what kind of gift they would want. So when I
Right.
was working with graffiti, the work culture was very different. It's not like a corporate world because it's an animation powerhouse. All full of artists, people who can sketch very well, people who can animate very well, people who can do a lot of technical support in terms of softwares. They're mastering their software.
Right.
But when it comes to business sense, they had a little difficulty,
Yes.
obviously, because they're artists. They cannot have the business economics in place. So we were
Right.
to bring process to this madness. Okay,
So basically,
that
people
is
who are working, they don't have that kind of mindset, you know. So
yes. I'm
that
sure.
difference
See,
is there.
I
Yes.
understand your team as well. It's pure technical team who are very technically sound. They're masters in their software. They're masters in their solutions. But when it comes to business sense, they really sometimes
Yes.
don't have the business nitty gritties in place. That's where we come in. So I came in, I understood this. So the whole idea was marketing and selling of this animation content in the business world. Okay, going to brands and saying that, sir, it's animation. I understand you may think animation is kids. I'm talking about 2005, 2007. Okay, that's the time when animation wasn't really the animation that we're talking about. Obviously, within the industry, it was the best, but outside the industry, still people had some inhibitions in terms of animation. Okay, my family used to think I'm going to a job where I'm going to see all cartoons every day. That's
Right.
still the understanding that they had. But over the period of time, they understood that it's all about storytelling, how you link logic to business, and that works well. And then I understood. So when I joined Sony, again, Sony powerhouse of content, they had wonderful content in their hand. So how do you monetize this content? How do you create gift sets using movies and music? How do you create a packages that people would love to keep? How would they love to cherish?
Mhm.
That's where the passion came in. That's where I understood the fun of mixing two things, creating something which is very innovative, which is well appreciated. Because
That's
I'm getting a gift and I'm really happy about the gift, I would actually keep talking about it over. That's the brand building that's required by any brand.
right. So this you had done something for this Amitabh Bachchan ka this also no something mixing and I've heard about it. Yeah.
Yes, Raji. So there was one campaign. One of my brand team had the brand ambassador was Amitabh Bachchan. They had an event of meet and greet with him, and now they wanted something that can be handed over by him, which is the value perception. Because if Amitabh Bachchan is handing over something as a giveaway to an HNI customer, obviously the value has to be there. But at the end of the day, budgets are equally important. So the brand says, boss, I need something which is of Amitabh Bachchan's aura, but I don't have the budget for it. The standard, concern with most of the brands. So when we sat down with them, we thought create a music collection of songs which are sung by him. So an entire songs collection of songs sung by Amitabh Bachchan, which was branded as Amitabh and You, and then it was giveaway as a giveaway a gift by Amitabh to the HNI customers. The
That's
impact
great.
is so powerful because one, Amitabh Bachchan himself is giving away a handover, just casually sharing it, and people can collect the mementos, which are songs which are all sung by him. So a beautiful compilation of the songs. something that of his aura. So everybody started loving this, and this became a talking point, a wonderful gift, because then the whole idea became the gift and not the gift. The whole idea of Amitabh and you became the talking point. And it didn't matter whether it's a CD or a DVD or just a pen drive or just a YouTube link. At the end of the day, the campaign stays. I still remember a lot of my clients are actually saying कि यार वो जो किया था ना वैसा कुछ campaign we should do. So that became a talking point for that event.
Yes, that's really a great idea. कि कम बजट में आपने इतनी फैंटास्टिक चीज दी, everyone must be very happy.
Yeah.
और अभी हमारे साथ कुछ लोग यहाँ पे जुड़ चुके हैं. आलोक जी है, श्वेता भंडारी, हाय श्वेता. हिमांशु संगोई है हमारे साथ, हाय हिमांशु. फोरम सोनी, पारस सूर्या, हाय एवरीवन, थैंक्स फॉर जॉइनिंग अस. Say hi, Dipesh. You also say hi.
Yeah, of course. I'm so happy to see that a lot of people are part of our live streaming, and they can actually see, understand. I'm sure they'll have feedbacks and comments as well coming through. We'll have the comments as well coming in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening to us. Really appreciate you guys taking out the time.
So thank you very much, Dipesh जी. एक बात मुझे ऐसे ही दिमाग में आई कि बहुत सारे businesses, they are seasonal. अभी कोई बिजनेस होता है, सपोज आई एम सेलिंग अकाउंटिंग सॉफ्टवेयर, तो इट्स अ सीजन, भाई मार्च अप्रैल मार्च मेरे लिए सीजन होता है. Now, आपके बिजनेस में भी कोई सीजन होता है क्या कि ऑल टाइम चलता है ये?
See, that's the biggest perception. जैसे गिफ्टिंग बोलते हैं ना, सबको लगता है सिर्फ दिवाली में ही गिफ्टिंग होती है. Because the whole idea is that gifting is only once in Diwali that you gratify. But when you actually understand the industry, it's throughout the year. Because there are sales targets and you actually gratify on your sales targets, which is monthly. There are a lot of event giveaways. So when you're doing exhibitions and events now, obviously because of pandemic, the exhibitions have been stopped. It's all gone digital, but still physical, there are events, and that's why you do a lot of giveaways, freebies as a reminder for the brand. You just don't hand over a brochure. You actually give them something that can be kept on the desk as a reminder. Everybody does that. As small as a pen. But still they will do it purely from brand recall. So when it comes to brand recall, it's not seasonal, it's throughout the year. When it comes to dealer gratification, it is throughout the year. When it comes to a launch, every brand will definitely have their launch, and that's the biggest event. Like movie promotion, we've done a lot of movie promotion giveaways. So whenever there is a movie promotion, obviously you corner people of journalists, a launch show, there are giveaways which is given to these audiences. So that is where it's throughout the year. It's not seasonal. Of course, Diwali, festive season, festive is a peak. That's actually everybody does it.
Yes.
But there are a lot of brands who do throughout the year. And that's where we've also had a mix of clients which are into pharma, which is being gratification done throughout the year, which is FMCG clients. Again, gratification is done throughout the year. Banking and financial industry, they've been doing campaigns throughout the year because now with the stock market obviously booming, a lot of new funds coming in, a lot of banking is being heavily being used, and that's where gratification also comes in picture.
Definitely.
Across platforms, we've also spread across smartly, saying that okay, across, let's not be dependent on one industry. So we've gained experience across industries.
That's great. ये अच्छा है कि एक बिजनेस एक सीजन अगर किसी वजह से चला भी गया, लाइक पेंडेमिक में अगर हमारा चला भी गया, तो हमारे बाकी टाइम है कि हम बिजनेस कर सकते हैं. That is a very good thing about your business, your line, I would say. Very well said, Dipesh जी. आपको एक चीज मैं और पूछना चाहती हूँ कि आपका टारगेट बिजनेस, जस्ट टेल अस, एक्सप्लेन योर टारगेट बिजनेस इन 2 lines. इन फ्यूचर, आगे जाके डाउन द लाइन, यू से 5 years, कैसे आप अपने आप को कहाँ पे देखना चाहेंगे?
अच्छा, see, it's very important that see, I come from a corporate background. So when I'm talking to a brand manager, I understand what his wants are. His KRA is very important, and lot of time he does work which is non his KRA. But they have to do it because that's part of the job. They're not considered in the increment. They're not considered in the boss. Boss, tu karta kya? That's something that we've heard. I have heard it in my corporate world, and I'm sure everybody has faced this issue. So we've understood this very clearly, and we're saying to the brand manager, sir, all your non-essential KRA work, give it to us. We'll become your one-point solution, end-to-end solutions for you. We'll help you with, you give us a theme, or you tell us that this is the theme. We'll make a complete deck with variety of from. So when I suggest a gift to them, it's not just electronics, or it's not just an eco-friendly. It's a combination of variety of products. So that when they're sitting on the table and selecting, again, gifts are very personal. I may like something, you may like very different. So what I have understood is, when I'm suggesting something that you like, but your boss is going to reject because his choices are very different. So over a period of time, we've actually created a deck, and in which we are suggesting them gifts across platforms, across category of products. So that's where what happens is, when you're sitting on the table and saying this, ye karna chahiye, ya wo karna, and we also suggest them what is the thought behind this gift, why you should give this gift. Because when you understand the no and how, whom do you want to give and why do you want to give, what is the age profile, because if it's an architect, you want to give a gift type, the perception of an architect person, his age profile, his liking, his what kind of gifts he would have actually received in the past. That helps us to decide, okay, that these are already done, so these are out. This is his age, so I cannot give him something which is not his age appropriate. Sometimes when we do these kind of deep analysis, the gifting becomes more relevant, because then I'm talking about something that a person of a 45 or 50-year age, who's at a very senior management, who would have got tons of diaries and pens ready with him. Okay, obviously I cannot give him something which is very simple and new. But if I'm giving him a his hand painted image, a flask, which is, he would love to keep it, he would love to use it, he would love to boast it, that becomes a value addition for him. That's the brand will also say that I would love to keep it on my desk. So the gifter is happy that, okay, the product will stay at his desk. The person who's receiving the gift is also happy, saying that, okay, I've got something which I've liked, I would actually like to retain. So in one hand, I would say that we are an end-to-end solution with a deep thought in process. So you don't have to go through multiple vendors, dispatch issues, all of care.
That's it. तो आप मतलब क्लाइंट के हिसाब से उसके लिए गिफ्ट कस्टमाइज्ड गिफ्ट्स बनाते हैं, अगर किसी को कुछ ऐसा चाहिए तो.
That's the first thing that we say. We are a conceptualized gifting solution.
Right. That's very nice. तो अब मुझे लगता है कि हमारे शो का टाइम खत्म हो रहा है. घड़ी भी हमें इशारे कर रही है कि हमें अब खत्म करना चाहिए. And thank you, Dipesh, for coming and answering my questions. And thank you, viewers, for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
We are ending our show.
Thank you, Shraddha ji. Thank you, everyone, for listening to us and giving us a chance to actually talk and explain about my business. Thank you very much.
Yes. Goodbye. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Thanks for joining.
Just one line, signing off. Think gifts, think Enterprises.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.